morning. I'm a zombie today. It's at 5:48. I think I've been up since 1:30. Both boys ended up in our bed last night. We have a queen size bed, which feels like a twin when there's two boys in it. So yeah, I'm on my second cup of coffee before 6 a.m. And the goal for today is just to make it through. There's no other expectations. The goal is just make it through. The boys are in Hugo's room. I hope you can even hear me. I have the camera on a tissue box, but the boys are in Hugo's room playing with Legos. And that's it. Oh my gosh. I need like all the coffee today. All the coffee. Still feeling as bad as I look. 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. You okay with, oh, your pants are too long? I know, honey, because the pajamas stretch out a little bit. It's 7 a.m. and I was quite undecided with what, honey, this is the garbage. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I'm quite undecided with what the plan was for today. Hugo obviously has camp, but like what Theo and I were gonna do. And I decided that today would be a great day to, I've already like made packing lists for the beach, but it would be a great day to start setting things aside and making piles, being that Hugo will be at camp all day and it'll just be Theo and I. So that's the plan for today, guys. We are going, written out the packing list. I'm gonna make waffles. I've written out the packing list. Today we're gonna start setting things aside. Okay, so here's my packing list. The packing lists aren't done, so I think that's what I'll do first is finish out the list, and then I'll start setting things aside. This is for the boys. And Jeff and I have been saying, as we've like mentally been going through our lists, it's really nice this year because we're not bringing as much gear, which will really free up space in our car. Like, we're not bringing our play yard. And last year we brought the 4 moms play yard that we have, and Theo slept in that, but this year he would not sleep in that. He's too big of a boy, and so he'll sleep in bed with Jeff and I. And so really we only need to bring like what big piece we need to bring is our stroller. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our single stroller, not our double, which again will free up so much space because our double stroller is huge. But Hugo doesn't, well, I don't know. We're not fully decided on that yet, but we know, like, we don't really go, like, we go to the beach, right? And we don't bring our double stroller to the beach. So if we're going to use a stroller, it's going to be like to go somewhere, like go to the amusement park or go for a stroll. And I feel like Hugo would be fine walking. But I'll talk to Jeff more about that. But if we could bring just the single stroller, that would be better. And we'll bring Hugo's scooter that he got last year. And then, yeah, just like, you know, everything else is mostly clothes and bathroom stuff and, you know, like AirPods, miscellaneous stuff. So I feel like pretty good about packing, and like, you know, I feel like it's going to be a lot of just basic stuff. I feel really proud of myself. I have not bought anything new for this trip. Which is great. I feel like last year, oh, my battery's gonna die. I feel like last year I bought a lot of new stuff. Like, we got Hugo his scooter, and I think we like just got the play yard too, and I bought like a bunch of new toys and coloring books for the boys. And this year I was like, you know what, we already have so much. We have so many coloring books that, like, sure, the boys have colored in a little bit, but like, let me bring them. If they destroy them, fine. Like, at least then they've used them and we can get rid of them. And yeah, I just feel like proud that I didn't like go crazy. Like, we'll just use what we have. And I think I'm already feeling the anxiety of the holidays and just like an influx of new stuff that like it feels better to me to like keep it simple now. That way we're not like, you know, we're not bringing more and more and more stuff in from now until freaking January, you know? So anyway, I'm gonna charge my camera battery. If I don't charge it for a long period of time, it usually like just goes out on me. So I'm gonna charge it for a while. I'll probably reconnect with you guys when we come back from dropping Hugo off at camp, and we can get started on packing and organizing. I think that's gonna be really good for my brain and body today, being that I'm just gonna be like running on pure adrenaline. All right, the camera is charged and we are home from dropping Hugo off at camp. I also put in an order at Whole Foods and we picked that up on the way back. Both Theodore and Hugo fell asleep in the car on the way to camp. So they got like a little rest in, which was good. Got some more vegan cheese. I really like the Gouda, the smoked Gouda. Got some raspberries and some strawberries and a big jug of orange juice. Hooray! And oh yeah. I was like, this bag is so light, but I couldn't for the life of me remember what I got. Chips. I love this, well, love this brand, Late July, but these jalapeno lime chips are so good, so delicious. I mean, they're not even that spicy. Let me go grab the last thing. Some seltzer, Waterloo sparkling water, cherry limeade. Thought I'd give it a try. I don't think we've ever tried this before, and I hope Jeff doesn't not like it. Anyway, I'm gonna put these groceries away and then eat something because I'm starving. I had a daily harvest for breakfast, but beyond that, like, I didn't have time to eat anything else, so I'm hungry. And then I'll give Theo a snack, and then we will, I threw a load of laundry in this morning and then put it in the dryer before we left, and it's done, so that's good. But yes, we will start putting things aside for packing. Making some just egg and some late life bacon, and I made a couple extra for Theodore in case he wants some. And funny, I actually toasted this toast earlier this morning, but never had time to eat it, so I just buttered some hard cold toast, but it'll warm up with the egg and that'll be just fine. Swim diapies on the list before I forget. So you definitely would. Okay, swim diapers. Where am I gonna write that? Here. Swim diapers. Okay, so I'm pulling out all of Theodore's swimsuits, and he has a lot more than I had originally thought he did, which is good. Also pulling out these little 2T, size 2T pajamas. They look small. Like, they look like they'll fit him now, which is nutty. Because he's not, I mean, he's sort of like in 2T. No, he's in like 18-month, 24-month clothes. But I think because the pajamas have been washed so much, like, I mean, these look a little big. But I think those, I'll just put them here so that I know. You know, things always get lost in the drawers, and then, you know, I don't want to forget that we have them and that we use them, you know? Bloop. More, that's right, more pajamas. Lots of jammies. Careful, careful, honey, careful. Watch your fingies, okay? That makes mommy nervous. Yeah. Really, I can pack a lot of this stuff away because it's... Here's another pajama. Like the sleep sacks. So that looks big. Alright, I'll just leave that in there for now. But how many swimsuits? We have a lot of swimsuits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you probably have one more in the laundry. 9 swim trunks. Why you got so many? Oh, you got so many. Let's not go up on the bed right now. Okay, so this is what we have going on so far. I set aside all the swimsuits for the boys. Oh, I wanted to do my swimsuits too. Set aside some short, like, clothes for myself. Obviously, I can't do like a full pack right now because we still have over a week before we leave, and so I can't like pack the things that I know I'm gonna want to bring, like the things that I wear all the time, like woo, what I'm wearing today. But I was able to put aside a lot of stuff, and this is great. So this puts me in a really good spot, and I want to grab, because I don't think we'll be doing any swimming between now and when we leave, but not like I can't just like pick something up off the floor, you know. But just so I know, I'll just set my bathing suits. Oh, this was another Cupshe bathing suit, guys, that I had got before I ordered those other 3. I ordered this one. Sorry, the top is like a little... It's very frilly. It's frill-tastic, the top. Hold on. Here, just flip you around for a second. So I washed it and the cups inside of the top are like all messy, but okay, so here's the top. Cute, right? Cute, little frilly. And then these are the high-waisted bottoms. And there you go. I love one-piece bathing suits. Like, I love that green one, but like I have this one-piece bathing suit, which is beautiful and I really like, but it tends to feel like a lot of fabric, and I hate that feeling of like, I don't want to be hot at the beach. I don't want to be like, feel like I'm wearing, you know, all these clothes at the beach. I want to feel covered up, but I also want to feel comfortable and not sweating. So I like that green swimsuit really does that as a one piece. But for the most part, I've like found that one pieces just like make me really hot. So I love these sort of like either tankinis or the high-waisted bottoms and the smaller tops. And this one does a really nice job because it's so frilly and like big. It does a good job of kind of covering up my midsection, and then these are high-waisted, of course. I also have the shortest torso known to man. Like my ribs stop here, and then my hips are here. Like literally this is my torso, so it doesn't take much to like cover it up, you know. And then I guess I'll bring this bathing suit, even though this is like a early I bought it in my early 20s, and look at the bottom, so tiny. I feel like even in my early 20s I was like not the most confident in like a tiny thing like this, but it was the style. I'm gonna bring it just in case I need a spare bathing suit, or I can bring this blue one. Actually, maybe I'll bring this blue one instead. I don't know. I don't have that many bathing suits. I'm just gonna pack them all. Call me crazy, guys. Okay, listen up. So, you okay, Titi? Come here, honey, come here. So I followed our local thrift store on Instagram, and they posted like that they just put out like a small collection of Halloween costumes. I see a Buzz Lightyear costume in the collection that they're showing on their Instagram. We're not gonna go on the bed, honey, because we're dirty from being outside. I see the Buzz Lightyear costume, so I called and I said, hey, what size is that Buzz Lightyear costume? But the woman on the phone was like, oh, I don't see a Buzz Lightyear costume, I only see an astronaut costume, which I should have just been like, what's the size? Because like Buzz Lightyear is an astronaut. But I was just like, okay, like, thank you. She was like, I don't see any Buzz costumes. But like, the Buzz costume is an astronaut. But the way she described it didn't sound like a Buzz costume. But like, I see the Buzz costume in the Instagram story. I see it. So unless someone in the past, like the Instagram story has been up for like 30 minutes. Unless someone in the past 30 minutes has bought the costume, then like, anyway, I'm thinking that maybe we'll go take a trip. Do you want to go take a trip, get a Buzz costume? We'll see if they have it. And then we'll be early to pick up Hugo, but maybe we could go for a walk. And it's like the hottest day. Do I just let it go and just like try maybe tomorrow? Because tomorrow I'll be by myself, because Jeff is going to be working from home. And like the reason I'm like even considering it is because last year I got such great deals on the boys' Halloween costumes from the thrift store. Like, and they were so inexpensive. They were like, you know, I got a Spidey costume for $12 versus like usually it's $60 on Shop Disney. And Hugo ends up going as a pirate. But still. And like we know that he is going to want to be Buzz. Like we know that that's what he's going to be. So like if I have the Buzz, if I see the Buzz costume at the thrift store, like, anyway, let me think about this for a second, and then I'll get back to you. All right, I decided I'm not going. If I have time tomorrow, one second. I've decided that if I have time tomorrow, then I'll go. I'll do a quick stop by, but I'm not gonna go. It's 1:50. Theodore is eating some lunch, and we'll leave in like 45 minutes to go get Hugo. Theodore, I think there's a dragon here. Is there a dragon here? Is there a... What is happening? Is that a dragon, Tita? Tita. Is that a dragon? Oh, it's just Hugo. All right, friends. costumes. It's 4 o'clock, and you can tell it's 4 o'clock because I feel like the circles around my eyes get progressively darker as the day goes on. But again, I'm just gonna say it off the top. Feeling good, really surprised. Hugo and Theodore are watching the iPad on the couch. We had some costume fun right when we got home because, oh my gosh, so costumes on the brain. I spoke to the thrift store. They're gonna hold the costume for me until tomorrow. So after my appointment, I will run over and grab it. $8.50, like you can't beat it. Even if Theodore doesn't want to freaking be Buzz Lightyear, like $8 for a Buzz costume. Especially like that size. That's the size, the 18-month, that like you cannot find online. You cannot find it. Like all the sizes are 6 to 12 months or like 3T, 4T, you know. The only 18-month costume that I found was like $69, I think, like crazy. So I'm so pumped for that. But yeah, we were thinking about costumes, and then Hugo had asked about like a dragon costume or something. Anyway, I reminded him of that we had the costumes in his closet from last year, from last Halloween, and so he wanted to try them all on, and that was a lot of fun. So now the boys are chilling. I can't believe it's a little after 4 o'clock. I'm gonna text Jeff because we haven't really touched base much today. And yeah, it's like the hottest day today. I think it's like 100 degrees. So we're just gonna chill inside, and like I mentioned earlier, they sprayed the grass, so it like smells kind of yucky out. But yeah, I'm gonna get started on the boys' dinner in like 25 minutes. All right, guys, it's 6:30, and I just put the boys down for bed. And yeah, so far so good. Knock on wood, but hopefully it's fine. And that's it. Jeff had to went for a haircut after work, so he's gonna be home a little bit later, but I think he's gonna order Chinese food to be delivered, so keep my eye out for that. I'm gonna do some work now on my computer while Jeff is not home and while the boys are asleep, and that's it. I love you guys so much, and tomorrow's Friday, so I guess I'll vlog again next week, and we can kind of chat about the week ahead and vacation and stuff. All right, I love you.